I wanted to talk today about how Fighting Demons, the Juice WRLD album, could have been a little bit better. Now again, we're talking in Juice WRLD standards here, and I'm not here to like slander Juice's team by any means, but I feel like there was a few things that could have been changed on the December 2021 album to make it slightly better, so let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, this was supposed to be the soundtrack to the documentary, which the album and the documentary ended up dropping a week apart. Here's a list of songs that never made it on Fighting Demons that were in the documentary. In the Summer, Monsters in My Basement, Life's a Dungeon, Sexual Healing, Way Too Many, Sometimes, which ended up getting released later on the deluxe, and All Lifelong featuring Kid Cudi. I think Fighting Demons would have been much better if it was just paired to the documentary and all of those songs were found in, both the album and the doc. So let's go ahead and look at the entire Fighting Demons track list, including the deluxe. First off, you have the song Burn, had an amazing music video to it that dropped the night of the album. Can't complain, that is an amazing song. The second one was Already Dead. That was an absolute grail. It was one of the singles that dropped a month prior. Number 3 was Cigarettes. This was the biggest leak of all time. It was a great Juice WRLD drop. It's just an undeniable hit. It's done better than a lot of songs in a short amount of time. 5, Sometimes. This was also added on the deluxe. Again, it was in the documentary, so it made sense to be official released. Now, it gets a little controversial here with track number 6 being Wandered to LA with the Justin Bieber feature. Some people, they instantly see things like Justin Bieber, BTS on this album, and they're like, ew, that's disgusting, that's not Juice WRLD, and then they just hate the song or hate that version. A lot of people also didn't really like the pop sounding song that it was because they thought that the snippet was way better. I absolutely love Bieber. I think his verse was amazing. I love Juice and the pop style song that it was. Wandered to LA was amazing in my opinion, and I feel like people overhate that song way too much. They used a couple of the skits on this album to kind of just talk about, seeking help or, addiction, anxiety, depression, all that. This was, again, kind of the theme was being sad. It's just a kind of a darker concept, but it was also somewhat of a basic concept in a way where I feel like the album was almost fan-made in a way. It's almost like if someone like me made the track list, and I kind of discussed this with Complex on the interview I dropped with him on the channel.
Yeah.
But I feel like they kind of tried to recreate Legends Never Die in a way. Like I feel like that album almost sounds like if someone like me made concept track lists, you know what I'm saying?
Like before the album dropped, just you go to SoundCloud and search Juice WRLD leaks. In my opinion, Fighting Demons, I really don't like that album. I like songs on the album, but as an album, that it just feels like it got like that album feels like they were just dragging on, like Juice being sad, like dropping sad songs.
Yeah, I agree, and I get like that's that's what sells, and that's what 75% of his music was sometimes like darker music or more relatable like that.
Then after that, on track 10, Go Hard 2.0 was finally released. This was a huge grail. Now I feel like something they could have done better here was just drop both Juice verses as the original Go Hard and just have that song instead of have to make a 2.0. 13 has some problems on it. Is Feline featuring Polo G and Trippie Redd. The only problem is how bad the mixing is on this song. It is very weird listening to such a low quality song. Hopefully they learn their lesson. Hopefully they never release a song that low quality again. To be honest, this song is a borderline skip, but it's only because Trippie Redd's amazing underrated verse on this song that holds it together for me. 15 was Juice WRLD Speaks 2. This was an amazing release. This was the intro to the documentary. I think the title's a little dumb, Juice WRLD Speaks 2. I mean, it makes sense on the album, the way they named things. This was super cool how they added the freestyle as an interlude. 18 was Girl of My Dreams. Now they put BTS on this song, or at least one of the members from BTS on the song. If you're a Juice fan, you probably don't listen to BTS. I don't listen to BTS, but I think the song was good. They're really quick to judge because this is actually a really amazing song on Juice's part. 19 was an amazing release with Feel Alone. This was the biggest grail going into Fighting Demons, and they dropped it on the album. 20, we have Go Hard. Now, why do we need this on the album? I don't know if it has to be on there because it's like the original version, but again, this version of Go Hard is completely pointless. And then probably one of the stupidest things the label has ever done is add Rich and Blind and Legends as the last 2 tracks on this album. That was a complete sales booster, streams booster, just to get the album platinum faster. So when I listen to Fighting Demons, I get a little bothered by how long the track list, because we really do have 3 just filler songs that don't need to be on there at the end, pretty much. Fighting Demons has some amazing songs on it. Like a little over half of them are truly some of Juice's best work, to be honest. Again, I feel like the songs that are on the documentary though could have replaced a lot of what was on Fighting Demons, just for it to make more sense with the documentary. I mean, that was the whole reason we had Fighting Demons instead of The Party Never Ends. I do give it still a 9 or 9.5 out of 10, and it will probably always stay there just because the track list is a little messy. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I want you guys to comment down below your thoughts on Fighting Demons. It's been about 10 months since the album has been released, but yeah, follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe with notifications on, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.